a lot this season. What in those final 4 minutes happened this time that took a tied game to a 10-point loss?
Yeah, I mean, Bryce hits the 2 free throws under the 4-minute media timeout, and they come out and get 2 offensive rebounds in that first possession, had a good stop, and we don't hit their big guy, and he goes in and gets 2 chances at it and opens up a lead for them. We came down, and I believe that was a shot that got blocked. Ran a place for Bryce to get downhill to his right hand. I thought he had good attack, and they made a hell of a play at the rim on it. Came back, their roller got behind us and gets the dunk to put them up 4. And I think the next possession was the free throws. Then we came down and didn't execute the play that was called on the free throw line. We had 3 guys in the right spot, 2 guys not. And it's obviously a horrible time in crunch time to not go down and execute. We have a poor possession, and we felt we had a good play called that could have got us to the rim, maybe got us to the free throw line, and we didn't execute it. They came down and hit a couple threes there at the end. I thought we guarded the 3 all night long extremely well. When you play a team like this with Kofi, with 4 shooters around him, you can't take away everything. The decision was made to play mostly one-on-one in the post, try to dig in there when we could. I thought we executed some good fouls there at the end to put him on the free throw line, but they hit the big ones there at the end of the game when it mattered most. Our effort was phenomenal. I thought we fought them all the way to the end. Just got to execute better down the stretch.
Coach Underwood just called Derek one of the best interior defenders in this league. How would you evaluate his performance over these last 4 games?
Well, I'll talk about tonight. I thought he battled Kofi and made him work for everything that he got. And I thought Eduardo gave us some good minutes in there as well. I guess going back to the Ohio State game is when Derek, we really challenged our bigs to go one-on-one in there in the post. And, Derek continued to fight all the way. Obviously, you see what happens, the impact that he has on our team. When he picked up his 3rd foul in the last game, that's when Rutgers went on the big run and took control of the game and had all the momentum in at halftime. So, absolutely, Derek's been a warrior. Did a solid job, I thought, playing with the 2 fouls. May have picked up 1 more in the entire game. So, yeah, just Derek's doing a little bit of everything for us right now.
Only 12 3-point attempts. Is that by design, or is that something Illinois?
It's what they do. They eliminate the 3 as well as any team in the country. And they drop Kofi down in the restricted area. They force you into the mid-range. I thought we had some good mid-range looks, and I thought we had some forced mid-range looks. We talked about that part of the game plan, that they force you into those shots because they stay home with the shooting, and then they drop Kofi, and their guards do a good job getting through screens. For the most part, I thought we had a solid offensive game. I'd love to get a couple of those possessions back, but, this is one of the top defenses in the country, and I thought we had some really good possessions out there.
Despite the result, getting off of the start you did, how important was that just to kind of reestablish, maybe what you want to do?
It's actually, I think, the last 4 we've gotten off to really good starts, and, that hasn't been our issue. We've gotten off to, had good energy out of the gate. We've executed early. I thought we did a great job finding shooters. Assisted, I think, 4 of our first 5 baskets, and, really got off to a great start. And we have to continue to do that. The important thing, obviously, is to make it consistent for 40 minutes. And I thought we went through a lull in the middle of the first half and then closed it well and took a lead into the break. And listen, this team is right now as hot as anybody, not only in the Big Ten, but as hot as anybody in the country. And we fought them all the way there to the end. So, there's some positives that we can take out of this game and, hopefully close one of these out to get confidence to know that we can do it. That's a big thing right now. When it gets down to crunch time, you got to find a way to win some of these games to get the confidence to know you can do it.
That being said, Coach Underwood made the point where their most veteran players stepped up at the biggest moments, and that was the difference in the game. Is this just a point where your young guys have to grow up, find a way to find the finish?
Yeah, there's something to that. You can't use that excuse all year. We're halfway through our season now. Trent Frazier has been one of the best guards in this league for a long time, and they put the ball in his hands, ran that little dive action to the pick and roll, and trusted that he'd make the right play, and he did for the most part. Hit the big 3 late, the step back 3 to put it out of reach, and got himself to the free throw line there at the end and knocked down his free throws. So, that's who that kid has been his whole career. He was unbelievable there down the stretch.
I was talking about communication being an issue down the stretch with the play calling. Did you
on the one play?
Yeah.
On the one play. Yeah. What's that?
I was making sure that
that was the free throw play. Yeah, for sure.
Anything else, Coach?
That was the one play. What about the rest of the 4 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we ran one play, got Derek the layup over the top. You know, Alonzo drove it in there, got fouled on one of them. Again, wanted to get Bryce downhill to his right hand. He did that. Unfortunately, they blocked the shot. You know, ran another slip-out screen where Bryce got to the rim and dunked it. You know, really, to me, it's that one play we didn't execute, but you got to find a way to get stops. They rejected us on the one screen where he got downhill, and then the 2 offensive rebounds that we gave up. Those are crucial at that time. And after having a great first half, we gave them 3 offensive rebounds, and the critical ones they got down the stretch, plus the threes that they hit, which we've done a phenomenal job of guarding the line all game. That's the difference.